Good morning, riders. My name is Cameron Nestor, and today is Friday, January 19th. Today, we're going to be looking at some midterm study tips from Kendall and Justin. Let's take a look.
Hello, my name is Mr. Green. I've been teaching here at CRN High School for 6 years. I teach U.S. history for 11th graders. My job here today is to tell you my advice for studying for the midterms and how to study for social studies based questions on the midterm. My first suggestion would be to get all your notes together, get all your handouts together, and then start to go through those and pick out the key terms, key topics, and start to look at the key people and ideas from the semester, from both marking periods. The next thing I would do is, after you get all that stuff together, talk to your teacher ahead of time. A lot of teachers will give you study guides, but if you talk to them ahead of time, you can see what things that you need to focus on, have them take a look at your notes, your handouts, and see what you're studying to make sure that stuff is correct.
Hey everyone, my name is Mr. Wells. I teach 11th grade college prep English, and that is American literature. So for most of you, your ELA midterm is going to be skills-based, which means that your teacher is going to be assessing the skills that have been taught and that you learned throughout the first semester and applying them to what we call cold reads or new literary forms, new texts, to see how well you can analyze those texts. So the question is, how can you prepare for those types of tests? The first thing, and this might sound stale and simplistic, is you have to read. Coming from an ELA teacher, it's probably something you don't want to hear, but you need to read. The texts are going to be new, the authors are going to be new, they might be the same genre or a similar genre, they might be thematically the same, but you have not seen these pieces before, so make sure you utilize the test as a resource. Start with the instructions, be clear as to what the prompt is asking you to do, read the questions second before you read the actual text, and then make sure you go and read any kind of historical background that they provide, or also footnotes. Those things are often overlooked, but they provide a lot of information for you. Second thing, make sure you review your vocab. Language acquisition is an ongoing process. It's something that isn't done in a day, so make sure that you chunk it. Don't wait till the last minute, don't wait till the night before to try to learn 60 new vocab terms or review those terms. Make sure you chunk them day by day and go over them daily.
My name is Mrs. Holman. I teach 10th grade geometry. To help study for your math midterms, you want to just do a lot of practice problems. I think a lot of people think that studying always means you're looking over notes, but for math, you're more so doing practice problems. You can get them out your textbook. Your teachers will probably give you midterm review packets where you get questions that look similar to that exam questions. Just keep practicing problems over and over and over until you start to remember the steps in the process.
My name is David Moore, and I teach chemistry here at CRN High School, and I've been teaching here for 29 years, so that's many, many years. And I've been asked about midterms and how to prepare for them. The best thing I can tell you on preparing for midterms is break things up into small chunks. Start this weekend. So what you can do is take 20 minutes here, 10 minutes there, a half hour there, an hour and a half there. And something else I would suggest is pick the worst first, which means whichever class is going not so well right now, you want to focus on that first and start breaking it down into smaller and smaller chunks so that you can prepare better for the exam, be less stressed. Don't cram for exams. Cramming, the only way that works is if you have a photographic memory, and most people don't. So my best advice to you is don't go till 2 or 3 in the morning and be tired and more stressed when you're taking your exam. Get plenty of rest, but break it up in small chunks between now and the 22nd when it all starts. And hopefully good luck on your exams.
Thank you, Kendall and Justin. That's all we have for this week, Riders. Make sure you turn in the week after midterms for your next segment on Rider News. My name's Cameron Nestor. Have a safe midterm week. Let's go, Riders.